now you talked about being barbaric and other things, and you said the word medieval in there. Now, if you're talking in a maybe a European or Christian context, uh, and that conjures the ideas of the Dark Ages and wars and disease and a lot of injustice, but you can't apply that same word to Muslims. We're different. Muslims have a different civilization, and during that time, that was the golden period for Muslims. Like that's when they had some of their best technological breakthroughs. Their empires were rising. The people were prospering during that time, and so we didn't have the dark ages in the Muslim areas. Now, just one other thing I'd like to say is, if you're saying you want an intellectual discussion, here you said that Muslims have been defeated intellectually. I don't believe that's true. As I said before, I think Islam had some real great teachings that were well beyond its time. We're talking about centuries before other people. Islam had these teachings. For example, Islam forbids racism. No, as I said before, you can't discriminate between people. Racism, this is forbidden in Islam now. In other religions, I'm not so sure. This is until the 50s in America, during the civil rights era, blacks were still discriminated against, and it's still happening in many places. So, okay, I certainly don't think it's outdated. I believe that it'll be it was for all times. It was for just as good for the people 1400 years ago as it is good for people today and relevant today, and it will be until the future, until the end of time. Now, okay, based on you're saying we're defeated intellectually. I don't believe that's true. Empires do rise and fall. That's true. That's a part of history. But as far as intellectuals, there have been Muslim intellectuals, among the greatest in the world, and that's something that's never stopped. From the time the Quran was revealed, and all the way until now, we've had some of the most intelligent intellectuals. Well, and maybe you don't hear of them in the news or in your philosophy class, but they do exist. They did write books, and they were great thinkers. So I think you should research that as well. And if you'd like to really have an intellectual discussion, as I said before, name calling and getting angry over things, that's not going to solve anything. If we really want to be serious and find solutions to problems, we need to talk about it. We need to have an intellectual discussion instead of getting angry, cursing each other and bashing each other. That is not very intellectual in my eyes, and it's not very civilized. So, hopefully I'll be making some more videos in the future, and I hope we can continue this discussion. Thank you to all my viewers, and Assalamu alaikum. Peace be with you.